Down some massive power poles, all of this in Apache Junction. Repairs are already underway at this hour to get all of those power lines back up and running. And it's been a busy night for SRP crews. They've been trying to restore power to thousands of people all over the valley. Again, one of the hardest hit areas tonight, Apache Junction. Let's take you there live. Erica Flores surveying some of that damage for us tonight. Erica?
Brendan, that storm passed through here early this afternoon, causing quite the damage at this mobile home park in Apache Junction. If you take a look behind me, you can see this awning that was ripped off of this mobile home, but that's not the worst damage we've seen in this park.
All the awnings are ripped down.
The storm ripped through Windsong Mobile Home Park with such force.
That is crazy. I better get inside.
It even lifted mobile homes off their foundation.
You saw pieces of houses flying everywhere. You saw pieces of rooftops. You saw our neighbor's house starting to lift up off of the foundation on the ground.
Two boys say they were inside this home when the winds pushed up against their home and lifted it off of its foundation. To get out, they had to crawl out of the window.
Our poor neighbors.
Not too far away, Alfredo Cediz's family was inside their home when
the whole wind came down real hard and fell right on top of this green car right here. And, luckily we were all safe, so.
Nearby, a tree uprooted, narrowly missing a mobile home. In another part of the park, Rick Waldron had his camera out when all of a sudden,
a big wall of water hit me.
He then noticed this tree near his home.
I heard a big crack. The tree had fallen over in the backyard.
In the end, even the wall separating the mobile home park from the street caved in during the storm.
That is crazy. That is crazy. I better get inside and catch another one. But I'm in Apache Junction, Arizona. This is happening right now.
And the mobile home park lost its power for a few hours after the storm hit. I talked to the residents here, and most of them say power is back up. But for those of you who do not have power still, SRP is at the Quick Trip at Old West Highway and Tomahawk giving out free ice. I'm reporting live in Apache Junction, Erica Flores, 3TV.
Erica, thanks for showing us the damage there. Let's keep you in the East Valley. If you drive through Tempe, you want to avoid part of Mill Avenue. The underpass just north of Broadway is flooded. Come take a look at these pictures here. This is why we tell you, turn around, don't drown. This water is so much deeper than it looks. You see one car already stalled out in that water. Police now have that overpass blocked off until it dries out.
Well, some of the most intense rain that we saw tonight was right here in Phoenix. One North Phoenix neighborhood is still without power after the wind knocked down 3 power poles at the corner of Central Avenue and Coral Gable Drive. Ashley DiMartino joining us live tonight. And Ashley, apparently this is not the first time this neighborhood has been hit.
No, this is the second time it's been hit in just a year. It was about this time last year when the power poles on this same street came down. And I just got off the phone with APS. Let me step out of the way. You can see crews are still out here working, but they do tell me that they have restored the power to all 500 homes here. We talked to those that live in the neighborhood, and they said that the winds weren't that bad when the power poles came down, but they actually were gusting at about 40 miles an hour.
A sea of blinking lights closed off the streets of one North Phoenix neighborhood.
I wasn't expecting the power lines to be down.
Neither was Brett Perdue. He and his wife were inside their home when they heard a loud boom.
And the kids are out in the front yard. We were just putting some stuff in and came out and the power lines are in the street.
You hear the snap at the bottom of the post, and then I turned around, the post is falling, and you hear a big bang once it hits the ground.
Power immediately went out for everyone in the neighborhood.
Just handing out ice cream because our freezer doesn't have any power, so we don't want it to melt.
Last year this happened around the same time and the power lines went down.
APS crews worked to try to secure the lines and the connecting power poles so that others wouldn't go crashing to the ground. But they said it could take until tomorrow before the power is back on.
Well, I've got 2 little ones at home, so I'm trying to figure out, what we're going to do tonight.
We will probably sleep in our motorhome tonight.
And again, And as I just mentioned, we just got off the phone with APS, who tells me that they actually were able to get the power back on earlier than expected. They have restored the power to all 500 homes in this area tonight, but crews, of course, will continue to be out here working to secure the power poles. We're live in North Phoenix. Ashley DiMartino, 3TV.
Ashley, thank you. And in the West Valley tonight, lots of water out there on the roads. Our Mike Watkis got a little bit of a taste of some of that flooding during a live report earlier tonight.
It's one of those nights, if you're got to be out on the road, be extra cautious. You know, it's just not a monsoon until that happens.
By the way, that is Mike Watkis at his best. Watkis came back to the newsroom, as you can imagine, pretty soaked out there tonight. You can stay updated on the monsoon from your smartphone. Just download our 3TV weather app. You can follow our radar, get your forecast, and get up to date on storm alerts.
And the monsoon, of course, our top story tonight, but we are 3TV and we're keeping on top of all of your headlines. An inmate at Pinal County Jail was rushed to the hospital after he pulled out his own eye. That is new for you tonight, and it's an update on a story we first brought you here on 3TV on Wednesday. Deputies say a trooper pulled over on I-10 near Casa Grande to help